Have you ever wondered what Pokemon from the Unova region would look like in real life? Now, the Unova region is very special for two main reasons. Number one, apart from Kanto, it is the only generation of Pokemon game where every single Pokemon in the game, Pokemon Black and White, are new. They don't have any previous generational Pokemon within the start of Black and White. It's only until you get into the post-game. And the second reason is because it actually has the most Pokemon in the specific generation with 156, more than Kanto. So I'm very excited to bring you what the Pokemon would look like from the Unova region if they existed in real life. Now, because there are so many, I'll try not to take too long. Now to get started. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the starters in Unova, but here we go. I think this looks alright so far with the scales. It does look like it's riding its crotch along the ground. Servine's looking okay too. Kind of grumpy, but it's not too bad. Superior looks pretty cool though. I love the look of vines wrapping around its body, which is nice. Tepig looking like a pig. All right. Pignite not too bad as well. That's looking okay. Looking a bit more like a boar now, which is nice. Emboar looking very cool though. I love the flames coming off like its chest and its shoulders there. That looks really cool. Oshawott looks really cute. I like that a lot. That's very cute. Looking like an otter. Looking cool now as well. All right. I like that it's holding the shell. Looking like it's ready to be like a weapon. That's really cool. Samurai. I like the mustache. That's kind of cool. I do like the detail in the fur as well, especially the horn. The horn looks really cool, but kind of looks a little bit derpy for a final evolution, I think. Patrat looks very cool though. I do like that a lot. The detail in the fur is very nice, and I love the eyes. The eyes are looking really cool. All right, and Watchog as well. That's kind of cool. Looking like maybe like meerkats, I would say. That's pretty cool. I do like the details in the tail there as well, and looking like they live in a group, which is very accurate, I would say. Lilliput looking very cute. I feel I see these around every day. All right, looking cool again. Getting evolved now. A bit more of a terrier. Yeah, but oh, we've got all three there. That looks really cute. Oh, look at the Lillipup sleeping. That's really cute. Not bad, not bad. Purloin looking pretty cool. I think that's from Detective Pikachu. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but looking very cool. Love the eyes there. Liepard. That looks like a leopard, obviously. That looks really cool. That almost looks like it's had like the Jungle Book or something like that. Or Tarzan, maybe? That's really cool. Okay, that's interesting with Pansage. It's too zoomed in, unfortunately. Before we can see, it's really cool. It does look like a monkey. Definitely that snout looks very different to what I thought Pansage would be. Kind of more like a cat or a tiger, maybe. All right, now, okay, back to a monkey now, but more like a monkey cross a lion, I would say. But I don't mind that, actually. That's pretty cool. All right, again, another zoomed in one. Same with the nose. It still doesn't look like a monkey. All right, not looking too bad there, the Simis. I love the tail. The tail looking really cool. I reckon this looks like a Sonic character. All right, Panpour. All right, same thing. Again with the nose. I don't know. I'm not sure about these. I don't think I like them. All right, this is a really interesting look here for Simipour. Definitely very humanoid. Oh, that Munna's a bit creepy. Oh, I don't know about that. Munna's such like a cute Pokemon, and now like the eyes, especially the teeth, and like looks like wrinkly skin. I'm not a big fan of that, actually. All right, that's an interesting look for Mashana. Definitely more look like an elephant now, I would say. Okay, that's a bit better. Padav, not much you can do with that. Yeah, not too bad. It's evolving a little bit here. A little bit better for a Tranquil. Okay. All right, Unpheasant looks pretty cool. I don't mind that, actually. That looks really nice. Okay, going in for Blitzel now, which is looking like a horse or a zebra, of course. That's pretty cool. That looks really nice. I love the detail with the lightning here for Zebstrika. That's pretty cool, actually. Roggenrola. Okay, that is a very different take on it. That's looking like a beetle, like a Slater, rather than a rock. So that's a very interesting way to look at it. I wonder if the final Evos will be similar. Okay, yes, maybe not a bug now, maybe like a lobster or a crayfish of some kind. It's definitely got the pincers, so that's a very interesting take on it. And there we go as well, the final Evo with the Gigalith. That looks really cool, definitely like a lobster vibe. I love that. I love that they're taking a Pokemon that you would think looks kind of boring, I guess, in a way, and completely changed its take on it. So it's a very interesting thing that the artists have done here. Woobat looks very scary, actually. Look at that bat. Wow, you can actually see its eyes too. That looks pretty cool though. I like that. All right, as well, the Swoobat. I love the tail. The tail is a fantastic detail there. Almost make it look like a scorpion. All right, Drillbur looking like a mole. Yep, cool. Excadite. Now it's like an angry. It's kind of like a muscly mole as well, I would say. That's pretty cool. Almost looks like a bit more like a Wolverine, I would say. Oh, Dino looks really cute. Oh, it's like a bear. I love the detail in the ears, like that hair coming down, or the fur is really cool, and the nice blue eyes. All right, this is interesting. Like, this is like almost similar to what we saw before with the Roggenrola line, but now we've changed it to monkeys.
Go back! I want to be monkey!
Let's see if the rest of the line is like the Timber. All right, it is. Here we go. We've got the Gerda. Again, looking like maybe like an orangutan this time. All right, and yep, Conkeldurr as well. That looks scary, man. Look at the nose and the teeth on that thing. Timpole, not much you can do there. Okay, maybe we could add a bit more detail tail on this. Not quite there for the Palpitoad. Seismitoad looking like an angry toad. All right, that's fair enough. All right, no, that's an interesting one for Throw. Obviously, very humanoid. Sork as well. Same thing. I like the teeth, though. The teeth is making a bit more animalistic and not like too humanoid. So water looks kind of cute. Not too bad, not too bad. That looks very cool, actually. I love the detail with the leaf. They're definitely wrapping it up. Very cool. That's cool. Ooh, okay. Lavani has got a very interesting take on it. It's looking really scary. They're almost looking more like a mantis or something, which I guess makes sense, but that mantis is gonna mess you up. All right, Venipede looking like a bug. Not much there. Whirlipede, if it was to be something in real life, like a tire, I guess. I don't really know what we can get from that. All right, that's pretty cool. That's the best one out of the line so far. That looks really creepy. I really like that. It's interesting, the legs. The legs are quite a bit longer than what we see in the actual Pokemon. Cottony looking pretty cute. What is that? Like a sheep, I would say? Pretty cute, pretty cute. All right, that looks very cool, though. I do like the Whimsicott. Definitely looking like a ram, which is what it should be. It's definitely got the horns there. So, all right, Patil. Oh, not so cute. It's interesting. A couple of cute Pokemon are not being very cute right now. All right, same again with Lilligant. Not looking cute. I think it's the mouth and the eyes. All right, Basculin's not bad. All right, Basculin's very much a nothing kind of Pokemon, so not too bad. I like the teeth in it there. Sandal's pretty cool. Cool. I don't mind that at all. All right, this is looking very cool. All right, definitely evolving into a big old crocodile now, so that'll be pretty cool. I'm excited to see the final Evo. Yep, that looks insane. That looks really cool. I'm very, very happy with that. That is a very sinister final Evo. That is a crocodile you don't want to mess with. Look how muscly it is. Check out the guns. All right, Darumaka looks cute. That's like cute and creepy at the same time. It's definitely the eyes. I guess that's what Darumaka is. It is very cute and creepy at the same time. So I think the artist has done a really good job at capturing that in this. That looks very cool for Damanitan, though. I'm getting like a Yeti or like a Bigfoot kind of vibe. I wish I had color. Maractus, all right. Very fluffy, actually. It's like a fluffy kind of cactus. Dwebble looks very cute as a hermit crab. All right, Crusher looks pretty cool. He looks grumpy. That's a grumpy crab, which is kind of cool. Scraggy, ooh, I'm not quite sure what that's meant to be. Definitely a different body shape to what I would have envisioned. Almost like a dinosaur, maybe? I'm not sure. That looks very cool, though. Scrafty, definitely looking like a dinosaur. The claws and the teeth definitely make it look like a dinosaur, which is really good. I like that. Whoa, okay. This is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting at all. Look at that. If you look at it, it's almost like the eye and the blue pupil in the eye is meant to be like the chin, I guess. It looks like it's looking up, if that's the beak. Is that what we're supposed to look at? I'm not sure. Yo, your mask looks very cool. Look how creepy that is. The smoke coming out of the mask. That is such a cool way to look at it. Cophagrigus as well, looking very cool. The ghost or the spirit coming out of the sarcophagus. That is really cool. All right, Tortuga's not bad. It's very much got like a face. It was like a pug face in a way. It's like a pug and a turtle crossed together. That's an interesting way to look at it, but the shell's very accurate. Caracosta, that looks so cool. I love how it's like walking, but underneath the water. The background really makes it, I think, but also very much looks like an ancient kind of animal. So that's really cool. A very old tortoise. All right, Archon looks really cool, actually. That doesn't look as derpy as I think Archon would normally be, so that's a really cool look on Archon. All right, Archeops as well. Very interesting. Very interesting. Obviously got that almost like evolved somewhere between a bird and a raptor, which I guess is what it is, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, Trubbish! Okay, that's really interesting. I was straight up expecting just a bag of rubbish, a pile of trash, but this is definitely looking like an animal, maybe like a frog or a toad, which is one way to look at it. All right, Garbodor is a completely different look, though. What is that? That's some kind of monster. I don't know. That's the thing of nightmares. My God. Not what I was thinking for this land at all. All right. Zorua looks very cool. Look at those eyes. That's very creepy. I like that a lot. Yo, that is even better. That Zorua looks so cool. Definitely like a werewolf. That is really cool. I like that. Oh, that's really cute. The Minccino looking like a chinchilla. Chinchillas are adorable. Cinccino. All right. Not so much like a chinchilla. Maybe like a bit more of a rodent or a mouse kind of look, I would say here. Not cute. All right. Gothita is not cute at all. I don't know what I was hoping for Gothita, but this is almost looking like an owl, which I was not expecting at all. All right, not bad now. Going to be more humanoid, which is interesting. Gothita, yep, again, humanoid. Evolved from that owl kind of look to start with. Solosis, I think they're tadpoles. Maybe, I guess. I don't know what that is, but something is trapped in the jar, which is a different way to look at it. Not so sure about that. Okay, all three of these have been very different in the Solosis line, but the Rhinoceros is very interesting. That's like an alien, but it's got like a jelly body, but it's even got an eye at the front as well, the red bit. That's a really interesting way to look at it. Ducklet, adorable. Swanna, not much you can do there. Oh, okay. We've had a few of these where the artist has completely taken the Pokemon for a very different look. It's an ice cream. No, it's not. It's a spider. That's a really cool way to look at it. And still got the design on the abdomen there as well. All right, not a spider, but more looking like maybe like a glacier. I don't think it's an ice cream still though, which is interesting. All right, another spider that is creepy. That's like a giant wolf spider. That looks really cool, actually. I love this take that they've taken, making it a lot more of an interesting kind of Pokemon. Dealing, pretty cute. All right, that looks pretty cool. The Swordsbark, actually, I like that a lot. That looks really nice. Oh, Emolga, it's like a sugar glider. That is really cute. Big fan of Emolga. Big fan of sugar gliders. They are very, very cute. All right, Carablast's looking pretty cool. Like a beetle, not bad. Not bad as well. I don't know if it's a beetle anymore. I'm not sure what that is meant to be, actually. Some kind of suit of armor, maybe. I'm not sure. Fungus. All right, not much you can do there. Okay, that's a different kind of look. I thought this was going to be a boring one, but no, that's not at all. That face is definitely giving us some creepy vibes, which is a good way to look at it. That's looking creepy as well, actually. Those eyes completely change the feel of this Frillish. Jellicent looking pretty cool too. Not bad. Big old jellyfish. All right, this fish actually exists. The Aloma Mola is an actual, like a real fish, and it's giant. Look at that in compared to the scuba diver. Joltik is adorable. Spider's not so cute, but definitely what you have to go there with this kind of look. Galvantula looks very cool, actually. Look how hairy that thing is. That is not like a tarantula that I want to meet. And I love the electricity coming off from the back there. Really cool. All right, is that a flail, I guess? Not so interesting, I don't think. That is interesting, though. All right, but at least Ferrothorn is giving us some details. Like the vines coming out of here. That's looking really cool. I like that. All right, again, another Pokemon. There's a few in Unova which could be very boring, actually. But the artists are giving it some life, which is looking really nice. I like this Clink. All right, that's what I was talking about for boring. Unfortunately, that's a boring one. That's looking pretty cool, though. That's all right. Very metallic. I love the scratches that it's got on as well. It looks like it's gone through some battles. Okay, just another fish. Not much we can do there. Ooh, okay, yeah, the electric is a bit different now. I don't know what those kind of fish are called, but they are something that does exist, and they've got like suckers, and look at those teeth. Ugh. All right, that's looking not too bad, actually. It almost is like somewhere between like a walking fish, I guess, but also that suckery fish as well, which is an interesting way to look at it. All right, LGM's very cool. I like that. They've almost made the color bits into claws instead of like video game buttons. Almost looks like a jellyfish, I would say. Like a jellyfish and a mushroom. I guess it's the shape of the head. Litwick looks very cool. That looks very sinister as well. Very, very evil. I like it. Yep, Lampent 2 looking very evil. What is it looking at? Is that an animal or a Pokemon? I'm not sure. It's got something that's dead there. That's really sinister. Yo, Chandelure. Oh, they're so cool. The candles are looking like fingers there. Very, very creepy. I like that a lot. Actually looking pretty cool. All right. I'm glad they changed the teeth because I don't like that thing. It looks like there's something in its mouth, but the teeth look very cool. I like that with the Axu. Fracture pretty cool too, looking like a lizard. That's pretty cool. Yo, all right, that's looking awesome. The Haxorus is very cool. Definitely like a dinosaur out here. I mean, I know it's meant to be like a dragon. This is definitely looking like a dinosaur. A lot from this series, we'll see there's big crossover between dinosaurs and dragons. Very similar, which is pretty cool. All right, that looks awesome. He's sneezing. I hate the snot on Cubchoo. I really do. But this take on it is so much better. It's like it's an attack. It's sneezing out ice, and that's the attack rather than just a big old booger. All right, Beartick looking like a polar bear, so pretty cool. Is that a snowflake? Like, that has to be a snowflake, but that's all right. That's not a lot to Cragna. I think they could have done a lot more with that, unfortunately. All right, Shelmet looking. Yep, okay, not much you can do there. That's kind of creepy. It looks like it's in the rain, but also it's like that drippy effect, like on Cubchoo, which I really don't like. But that eye is very sinister, actually. All right, Stunfist. I think that's another one that exists in real life, so that makes sense. Yo, the Mianfru looks very cool, actually. I love that. It's so fluffy and hairy. Looks like it lives somewhere where it's really cold, like it was winter. All right, Mianshao looks really dangerous. Almost like I know it looks kind of like a fox, but the paws in particular, I think, give it a really good touch. Yo, Hydreigon looks sick. That looks like it's straight out of Skyrim or something like that. That is such a good take on a Hydreigon. I love it. All right, Golett. Oh, he looks sad. I wonder what happened. He looks like he got grass and vines. Looks like he's been left alone for a while. Oh, poor thing looks sad. Yo, all right, Golett looks a bit different, though. Not so sad. That'll look like it'll mess you up. Looks like he's ready to fight. Yo, Pawniard looks so cool. Pawniard's just a great Pokemon in general. Same as Bishop. I'm excited to see that. But let's see what this is going to be. Yo, the Bishop. That looks like a samurai or a ninja or something. That looks so cool. I love it. I think they've really done it justice there. What do you think? Yo, the Bofflin. That looks like a scene out of Jumanji. You know, with all the animals and stuff that run across the road. That's what it looks like. And even the sign, it says loose Boffalint. That is so cool. I love it. Yo, Raflet, not looking so great, actually. Looking a little bit better, looking like an eagle. Vullaby's not too bad, actually. I like the Vullaby. I love the detail. The eyes are very, very different. That's pretty cool. Mandibuzz, I like that. They didn't get rid of the bone. And actually, I nearly skipped past it, but it's like a bottom jaw of some kind of Pokemon or animal that's around its waist, which is a really interesting look at it. I haven't even like noticed something like that before on Mandibuzz, if that's what it is. I thought it was just some spikes. That's really cool to make it look like a jaw. Heatmore's like an anteater, very nice, which means Durant is like an ant, absolutely. All right, yo, Dino is very different. Look at the tail. The tail is so much longer than in the original one. All right, Dwellers, that looks really old, actually. They almost got like tortoise features, I would say, but obviously without the shell. And Hydreigon, that looks sick. That's such a good drawing. Look at the teeth on that. That's like 3 dinosaurs together. There's a lot more teeth than in the original one, which seems to have like gummies. All right, Lavesta. What is that? Is that like a spider, maybe? I think it's supposed to be a spider. It looks like it's in a web. That's really interesting. All right, we've got Volcarona looking like a moth or a butterfly. Cool, the colors are there. Now, as we go into the legends, if you haven't yet, make sure you check out the legendary video up here where I've gone through every single legendary Pokemon in real life. And I've tried to make sure that the photos are different between each one, so it's completely new. Make sure you go check it out. It is a great one. This is a good time as well to make sure you've clicked that subscribe button to catch up with all my content and make sure you don't miss a video. And also make sure you check out the Twitch channel where I stream 4 days a week. It's twitch.tv/Metal34. The link is down in the bio, so go and check that out. All right, now we're going into some of the legendaries. We're going into the goats. Cabalion looking like a goat. I like it. Yo, all right. Very cool for Terrakion as well. Again, we're keeping the goat look, which is what I like. All right, maybe not so much for Frisian. Not so much like a goat. It's almost like too realistic, I think. I'm not sure. It looks very, very strange. All right, now we're going into the genies. This is a very interesting look at it. Almost looks like a pterodactyl or something, which is cool. All right, this is, okay, not pterodactyl, not a genie. Like a dragon, maybe? Look at the teeth on that thing. There's a very different look. All right, Reshiram looks sick. It almost looks like an angel. I think it's the background, like going off into the light. I think it looks like an angel, but that is a really cool look for a Reshiram, actually. Doesn't look all that much like a dragon. All right, Zekrom is a very different look as well. This is definitely like a dinosaur and not like a dragon at all. Another very interesting look at it. We've seen a lot of Pokemon today where someone's gone a completely different line. The artist has gone completely different, which I think is pretty cool. I like that creativity. All right, Kyogre. He's looking like a chunky boy. He's a bit more chunky. Not so much of like an icicle, I would say. Yeah, I love the teeth on it, though. All right, Keldio's looking pretty cool. I'm so glad this wasn't just a My Little Pony thing. That looks very cool, like a horse. I'm loving the vibes there. It's looking really nice. Even like the details with the front, it looks like water droplets, which is really cool. Malouetta looking straight up like a human, actually. Very, very humanoid. All right, Genesect, look at the cannon on that thing. That is so cool. I really like that. I love that they've definitely made it look like a bug with a giant cannon on it. Oh, yeah, Victini's so cute. It's looking like a fox, but with wings. That is really cool. I like that a lot. That is a really nice take on it. It looks so cute. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, while you're down there, go check out the description and go click on all the socials and follow them. Everyone that does that, I'm going to give my sleepy cat a treat on your behalf.